This is the single most comprehensive view of history I've ever seen compiled, starting from the creation of Adam and Eve all the way to the 20th century. I know everyone has been dying for a new history video. Figured it was about time. This one's not super specific though. Believe me, I am working on a history video over the Toltec Empire, and more specifically, their religion behind it. This is just taking me a lot more research than I normally do, but I wanted to do it right, and I wanted to completely understand all the nuances of the subject. So be graceful, give me time. She's coming, I promise. Second of all, it's my birthday. This is my birthday gift from my parents. As someone who loves history, one of the hardest things, but also the most fascinating things about when you're learning about any given event or empire in history and what is happening in the world at the same time. So when, Alexander the Great is conquering in the name of Macedonia and Greece, what is happening in Persia? What is happening in China? Very interesting stuff. And then putting it in the context of the Bible as well, what is happening in the Bible at that given time. Let me introduce you to Sebastian Adams' chronological chart or map of history. So Sebastian Adams lived in the late 1800s. He was a scholar and a statesman. And so he published this for the first time in 1871. This map of history goes all the way from 4000 BC to 1870. This is what it looks like on the inside. Amazing stuff. So here at the top, you have the biblical history. So here you're looking at the family trees from Jacob and Isaac and the break off of Judah, and then you see where Moses is, but you also get to see not only like where Moses is, but then what else is going on in the world at the time of Moses, which is fascinatingly helpful. And as you go through history, here's what's happening in the Bible. Here's when David and Goliath happens. What else is happening in that time frame? So one of the coolest things that I've already learned about this is that in the time of King Xerxes in Persia, you also see that Herodotus exists. Herodotus is known as the father of history. He was one of the first ones to compile a global history that we still have on record today. So that's not to say that someone else didn't do that before him, because ancient Egypt was great at keeping track of their own history, but Herodotus is considered the father of history. They existed at the same time. Not a clue. That's so crazy cool to me that they were at the same time. But then you also see what's happening in the Bible. This is such a cool thing. I cannot wait to dig into it. From here forward, you're gonna hear me reference this a lot.